New Zealand is like the world in miniature. Blue ice glaciers, mirror lakes, soaring mountains, native forests, rich Maori culture, coastal areas with friendly marine giants, and geothermal areas complete with bubbling mud pools and geysers. All this, in a country comparative in size to Great Britain, means short drive times between highlights on the journey. A recipe for the perfect self-drive holiday. When booking a self-drive holiday to New Zealand, there are two main options you can offer your clients: booking a rental car and arranging their accommodation, booking a camper van or motorhome. Both options are very popular and will depend on your client's preferences. Travelling from the North Island to the South Island, when taking the ferry across Cook Strait, some rental vehicle providers require you to drop off your vehicle and pick up another at the other end of the crossing. Make sure to check with your rental vehicle company. Whether travelling by rental car or motorhome, there is a huge range of accommodation options to choose from, including a network of holiday parks, motels, hotels, farm stays, B&Bs, and luxury lodges. New Zealand also features a network of breathtaking campsites dotted all around the country where your clients can soak up dramatic vistas while making their morning cup of tea. If your client is planning on camping on public land outside of the designated campsites or holiday parks while in New Zealand, there are some rules they'll need to follow. The vehicle must be certified as self-contained by the New Zealand Motor Caravan Association. You can only camp on public land. Some areas have restrictions, so let clients know to take note of all no camping signs. All wastewater needs to be disposed of correctly at a designated dump station. Remember to take all of your rubbish with you and keep New Zealand beautiful. If your clients are in doubt on where to camp, tell them to call into the local iSite in the area. These helpful visitor information centres, found all throughout the country, are happy to point them in the right direction of where to camp. Or, to make you look even more like a pro, tell clients to download the Campermate app for iOS and Android. This handy little app will give them information on where to find everything, from campsites to service stations, and everything in between while they're on holiday in New Zealand. When your clients first arrive in New Zealand, they'll probably be tired after their long-haul flight. It's recommended that they book in a night's accommodation so they can get a good night's sleep before collecting their vehicle the next morning. Kiwis drive on the left-hand side of the road, and all road signs are in English. There are lots of single-lane, windy roads in New Zealand, and since we have some pretty scenic drives with lots to see and do along the way, it's a good idea to allow a little extra time for photo stops and spur-of-the-moment adventures. Your clients will need to have a current driver's license from their home country. If your client's overseas license or permit isn't in English, they must carry an accurate translation or an International Driving Permit (IDP). For more information, visit www.nzta.govt.nz. For younger clients, it's common that you will need to be 21 or older to rent a car in New Zealand, and drivers under 25 may incur a young driver fee. To familiarise your clients with what it's like to drive in New Zealand, you can recommend the Drive Safe quiz at www.drivesafe.org.nz. If you'd like to know more, you can complete our Driving Safely in New Zealand module, part of our 100% pure New Zealand Specialist program. So for self-drive holidays, remember, there are different self-drive options available. When camping, there are some rules to follow. Keep New Zealand beautiful. Get a good night's sleep after the flight, drive on the left, and allow extra time for single-lane, windy roads. With all there is to see and do in New Zealand, and with short drive times between the highlights in your client's itinerary, it really is the perfect self-drive destination. For further information on how to sell New Zealand, please visit traveltrade.newzealand.com.